Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel SV Sister. If you're new here, make sure to hit that subscribe button for all the latest updates on Sister Wives family. Today, we've got something exciting to talk about, Brown family. Trust me, you won't want to miss it. So grab a seat and let's dive right in. Kody Brown's heartbreak. Guilt over Garrison's death revealed. In the wake of the tragic loss of Robert Garrison Brown, Sister Wives patriarch Kody Brown is reportedly grappling with profound guilt and emotional devastation. Garrison, the 25-year-old son of Kody and Janelle Brown, was found deceased earlier this year in what authorities have described as a self-inflicted gunshot wound. As fans and the public continue to mourn, sources close to the Brown family say Kody has been emotionally wrecked by the tragedy, carrying the weight of what he perceives as his own failures as a father. "I should have been there." According to insiders, Kody has privately expressed that he wished he had done things differently, reflecting on strained family dynamics, past disagreements, and the emotional distance that grew in recent years between him and his older sons, particularly Garrison and Gadriel. Tensions between Kody and several of his children, especially those from his marriage to Janelle, became a major storyline during the most recent seasons of Sister Wives. Viewers watched the unraveling of the family unit, with Garrison openly criticizing Kody's handling of the COVID-19 pandemic and later his perceived favoritism toward wife Robyn and her children. Now, in the aftermath of Garrison's untimely death, those conflicts have taken on a heavier, more tragic significance. Janelle Brown speaks publicly. Janelle Brown, Garrison's mother, recently broke her silence with a heartbreaking social media post writing, "We loved him fiercely, and we did everything we could." She has asked for privacy but also encouraged fans to focus on mental health awareness, especially for young men who may be suffering in silence. She also revealed that Garrison had been struggling emotionally in the months leading up to his death, but was resistant to help. Friends and family say he often masked his pain behind humor and independence. A father's silent grief. Though Kody has not made a formal public statement, those close to the family say he has been emotionally distant, appearing haunted by his regrets and overwhelmed with guilt. He keeps replaying things in his head, one source shared. He wonders if things would have been different if he had pushed harder to reconnect, if he had just picked up the phone more often. As Kody reportedly wrestles with these thoughts, fans have taken to social media to express their condolences, but also to criticize his role in the fractured family dynamic. Sister Wives star Kody Brown is opening up about just how painful it's been to lose his son, Garrison Brown, and in light of the terrible things some fans said to him when his adult child, whose mother is Janelle Brown, passed away, it might be time for everyone to consider Kody's feelings. Yes, he was estranged from Garrison when he passed away, but a lot of families have conflicts and work them out in time. It's quite possible that, given more time, they would have resolved their issues. Kody can't fix things now, and processing that must feel impossible at times. The guilt and pain are probably overwhelming. Grief comes in waves, it hurts so much. Lately, Kody has been softer and kinder. He redivided the Brown family's Coyote Pass land, granting Janelle and Mary Brown larger shares. Kody did something gentlemanly, acknowledging the fact that his ex-wives paid into the family in their own ways. Christine Brown did too. Unfortunately, Kody's most headstrong ex did not receive a share of the land that she'd given back to the family. So she was left out of the new arrangement, which will put $375,000 apiece in Mary and Janelle's pockets. Kody is sharing his feelings about losing his child. It's a profound loss. On Sister Wives' May 4 episode, Kody talked about Garrison's passing, saying that it was so sad. He also stated that he didn't get a chance to make things right between them before Garrison died. He wanted to bring his boy back to Wyoming, where he could be buried near his grandma Cheryl. Could anything be worse or sadder? This is as harsh as it gets, and Kody also needs to deal with shade from fans, which probably intensifies pain that's already hard to live with. On Instagram, one fan told him where he was going wrong, perhaps not realizing that Kody may be fragile right now. These fans were reacting to the latest episode, and one called Kody out for preferring the diesel jean model, Robyn Brown, to parenting, writing, "Good luck with your diesel jean model, Mao." As usual, most of the comments were so hateful that it's not appropriate to post them here. The comment above is one of the milder ones, but it still has a sting to it. Every time Kody reads this stuff, he must feel awful. It might be better to shut off the comments, which are found on his older posts, but he hasn't done that yet. Kody's life isn't easy. People should try to feel his pain. Since Kody seems to be changing, he may be grappling with terrible grief, which is acting on him and making it easier for him to feel other people's pain. Sometimes people have to suffer before they really understand what others are going through. It's too bad that life is this way, but people who have been through a lot can be very kind to others. They know what it's like to be sad, and they don't want other people to feel that way. Kody is getting all the blame for something complex, and this isn't fair. Garrison had problems before he passed away, which might have led to his death. Quite possibly, it wasn't all about an estrangement with Kody, although that definitely made Garrison sad. To assume one person's actions led to another person's death is assuming a lot, and it can inflict incredible psychological damage on the person being blamed. Janelle and Kody have lived through the very worst, and now both must learn how to survive without their son, while carrying all of this pain. Kody has clashed with his kids, but so have a lot of parents. There were 18 children before Garrison died and only one Kody. Yes, he preferred Robyn to the other wives, which is why they left him. Fair enough. He may deserve some criticism for how he handled that. However, when it comes to telling someone they were a terrible parent when they are grieving, it's sketchy. This could, in theory, push a fragile person over the edge. To call it bullying is really an understatement, and Kody has been dealing with this kind of shade for years. However, before, he hadn't lost a child. Now it must be grueling to read these mean remarks, and to deal with the emotions that are triggered by reading them. The most negative comments may torment him, leading to sleepless nights, terrible guilt, and so much sadness. Kody has to read some mean comments. Fans don't hold back. Fans will continue to share their opinions wherever they can, but to put them right on his Instagram, where he's likely to see them, may actually be dangerous. No one knows for sure how Kody is doing. They only know what they see on screen or in off-screen interviews. Kody may be hiding some of his emotional turmoil. If he is, reading those comments could push him into depression. Garrison is gone and nothing can bring him back. No comment letting Kody know how he failed as a husband and a father will make things any different. Still, the barrage of what could simply be called hate continues. People may feel better after they vent, but how does Kody feel, and does it matter? It should. No one could see inside Garrison's mind before his passing, although there were some signs of trouble. Janelle reached out to Garrison, sensing that he might need her. She tried to save him. Still, no one knows everything he was thinking and feeling. Everyone has thoughts that they keep to themselves, sometimes for a long time. They ruminate over the stressors in their lives, and they don't share their innermost thoughts. This is why adding negativity to a person's life can be so harmful. Sister Wives Kody Brown has to live with a burden so great it must feel crushing at times. There's no way to apologize to his late son or talk things out. There are memories of an adorable baby, a sweet and innocent toddler, a young boy who was trying to find himself. Those memories are beautiful, but they can hurt a person too. Kody may have a breaking point, so fans should try to be gentler. There's nothing they can say to him that he hasn't thought before, so maybe it's time for everyone to change. Janelle Brown from Sister Wives has shared her experience of the challenges she encountered when she initially moved to North Carolina and how she has been receiving consistent support to overcome at least one of them. She was a part of a plural family for nearly 30 years as Kody Brown's wife. However, when Kody stopped prioritizing his family with Janelle and their relationship deteriorated, she chose to end their spiritual marriage. Since late 2022, Janelle has been busy building her own life. She relocated to North Carolina to be closer to her children and started focusing on her fitness. Janelle recently discussed the difficulties she faced after moving from Flagstaff to North Carolina and how she successfully overcame them. In an Instagram story, Janelle wrote, "When you move to a new town, it's always a struggle to find a good hair person and a good personal trainer." She expressed her appreciation for finding a personal trainer, Jared Akers, who has helped her achieve her fitness goals and kept her on track even during her travels. Janelle shared a screenshot of her text conversation with her trainer, in which he inquired about her workouts and asked if she had any questions. Janelle replied, "No, things are on track. Glad you kind of set some goals for me. Thanks for keeping me accountable." What Janelle being held accountable for weight loss goals means? Janelle is taking responsibility and welcoming accountability. In the 3 years since her separation from Kody, Janelle has experienced many highs and lows in her life. The heartbreaking loss of her adult son, Garrison Brown, has brought her immense sorrow, but she is determined to rebuild her life as she honors his memories. Janelle has successfully established her own business, Tata Farms, and is dedicated to improving her fitness routine with newfound determination and discipline. After initially struggling to find a suitable fitness trainer, she is now working with Jared and is pleased with the progress she has made. Sister Wives fans have begun to take note of Janelle's weight loss, and in recent months, she has been receiving many compliments on her radiant complexion. Now she is prepared to take her physical transformation to the next level. Janelle has hired Jared as her fitness trainer and is ready for some tough love to help her achieve weight loss goals. She is allowing her fitness trainer to hold her accountable and seems genuinely invested in real change. Janelle's ultimate goal is to shed pounds and improve her fitness, and she is ready to be challenged along the way. Our take on Janelle Brown's latest workout update. Janelle is fully committed to reaching her fitness goals. Janelle's latest workout update showcases her increased dedication to improving her health and losing weight. She has moved beyond casual efforts to adopt a more disciplined and goal-oriented approach. Even while traveling, Janelle remains dedicated to her daily workouts and fitness goals. Working with a trainer will provide her with a consistent framework for workouts, resulting in fewer missed sessions and a great sense of motivation. The Sister Wives cast member is focused on losing weight and building sustainable habits to achieve her long-term health objectives. Janelle Brown from Sister Wives recently reached a significant milestone in her life, which she celebrated by showing love to her family members. She joined the Brown family as Kody Brown's second wife in 1993. The couple had been married for nearly 30 years and had 6 children together, but their relationship deteriorated during the pandemic. The Sister Wives season 17 star reached her breaking point when Kody pressured her to kick their sons out. After she declined his demand, their relationship soured. Eventually, she chose to end her spiritual marriage to Kody and moved from Flagstaff to North Carolina. Janelle Brown recently marked an amazing milestone in her life. The Sister Wives star recently marked an amazing milestone in her life, her birthday. Janelle received a heartfelt message from her daughter-in-law, Michelle Petty, who is married to Logan Brown. The message read, "Happy birthday at Janelle Brown 117. I truly hit the mother-in-law lottery." Michelle mentioned that she enjoys discussing topics such as aliens, eclipses, fun restaurants, and new travel destinations with Janelle. She admired Janelle's enthusiasm for life, describing it as contagious, and appreciated how involved she is in her children's lives. Michelle concluded her message by expressing her excitement for the upcoming year and the adventure it may bring. Janelle reciprocated the love, saying, "I feel like I lucked out too, love you." What Janelle and Michelle's heartwarming messages mean amid birthday. Janelle's children are a solid support system for her. Even though Janelle is incredibly happy to live close to her daughter, Madison Brush, in North Carolina, she has recently faced some challenges adjusting to her new life. Sensing Janelle's discomfort and stress in her new surroundings, Michelle may have wanted to make her mother-in-law feel special. She wrote a heartfelt message expressing her love for Janelle. Her sweet message aimed to reassure the Sister Wives cast member that she wasn't alone. Janelle recently went through some major changes, from moving to North Carolina to starting her new business, Tata Farms. During this period of transition, she needs all the support she can get. Michelle's message encouraged Janelle to move forward in the next chapter of her life with confidence, knowing that she had support. This message could also be interpreted as a jab at Kody, who lacks strong relationships with his adult children. Michelle praised Janelle for being involved in her adult children's lives, possibly taking a dig at Kody, who only seemed interested in being there for Robyn's children. Our take on Janelle celebrating her birthday amid recent headaches. Janelle shows unwavering strength amid chaos. Janelle's optimistic outlook has helped her overcome challenges and celebrate her 55th birthday with enthusiasm. Despite facing setbacks, she remains full of life and is showing resilience in the face of turmoil. Janelle wants her fans to see that she is forging ahead in her life, determined to reclaim her peace and embrace new experiences. By marking this latest milestone, she is showing her followers that she has grown from her past struggles and is committed to living life to the fullest. The Sister Wives cast member feels grateful for the unwavering support of her children and their spouses. Janelle Brown speaks out, says they did everything they could for Garrison. Sister Wives star Janelle Brown has been through an emotional roller coaster of a year. In March 2024, her son with Kody Brown committed suicide. Fans wondered for months whether or not the show would address his tragic death in one of the upcoming episodes. Until now, nothing has really been said about it. On Sunday night, the family shared their thoughts and heartbreak over losing Garrison. Now, on Monday afternoon, Janelle broke her silence and spoke out more about her son's passing. She says they did everything they could. What did she share with fans? Sister Wives Janelle Brown speaks of Garrison in emotional episode. Sister Wives star Janelle Brown is speaking out after the emotional episode regarding Garrison's tragic death aired on Sunday night. Each family member shared their thoughts on him taking his own life. Of course, hearing from Janelle was huge for fans who have watched him and the other Brown children grow up on television. When Janelle spoke of Garrison on Sunday's episode, she said that she had been talking with Garrison all day before he died. He stopped texting about 8:30. Janelle asked his brothers to go check in on him. She admits that he has done this before, when he would drink too much and pass out. Then, he would call in the morning and everything would be fine. She went on to share that his drinking started during the pandemic and just continued to get worse. During the show, she said, he had anxiety and depression and then he started drinking as a way to sort of soothe that, and then just became the animal he couldn't get a hold of. We did everything we could, and I know that. Janelle breaks silence following episode honoring Garrison's life. Now, she's breaking her silence following that emotional episode. On Instagram, Janelle shared a photo and thanked everyone for all the love and support displayed in the messages she has received since the episode aired Sunday night. She went on to say, "It's taken a while to accept the fact that, in the end, we did everything we could. Sometimes the mind convinces someone there's no hope, even when all the evidence says otherwise." Janelle noted that being back in Flagstaff this past week reminded her that she meets this new chapter across the country in North Carolina. She said everywhere she looked, there were traces of Garrison. She's thankful for her children and for her grandchildren. They give her life. Janelle ended her post by saying, "Because of my faith, I know I'll be reunited with Garrison one day. That promise brings me immense comfort." Other family members spoke out during the episode as well, including Kody Brown. He voiced all the regrets he has about the time he lost with Garrison. He looks back on all his COVID rules and thinks all that is so unimportant now. Nothing anyone can do will bring Garrison back, and obviously the past cannot be changed. So the family will move forward, learn from their mistakes, and always honor Garrison's memory. Sister Wives star Kody Brown complained in the most recent episode that his exes were calling him a piece of trash because everyone was so defensive, which affected his relationships with his former wives and their children. But maybe Robyn Brown's really the catalyst for all of this discord. The thing is, Robyn's got Kody under her thumb. She really understands him, knowing exactly how to give him what he needs. She's the power behind the throne, wanting Kody all to herself. She pulls him away from his kids and exes and might not realize she's doing it. As the newest episode shows, Kody's happiest when he's around Robyn. He visibly relaxes, cheering up. He seems younger and more hopeful. That's the power of love. When he and Robyn were building a makeup table for their daughter, Ariella Mae Brown, whom Kody describes as expressive and his mini-me, Robyn didn't enjoy being his beautiful assistant, but Kody obviously loved having her there. Kody puts his wife on a pedestal, to the point that he's almost a hopeless romantic. That's sweet, but it gives Robyn so much control over him. He is truly putty in her dainty hands. Kody wants to please Robyn. This has caused problems. Kody's starting to understand his role in things in Sister Wives Season 19, and it's nice to see this kind of maturity. It's actually surprising to see Kody taking so much accountability for the problems with his exes, which have impacted the children he shares with those women. He's accepting of the fact that he lashed out in the heat of the moment, saying he never loved those women when it just wasn't true. He wasn't the only one who was lashing out. In divorce situation, most people behave badly. Peaceful divorce is rare. It's a severing of a very deep tie, and that means pain, confusion, and rage. To be truly amicable is noble, like Gwyneth Paltrow's infamous conscious uncoupling. But there's something almost passionless about the friendly divorce. So it's not surprising that most splits are marked by psychologically damaging flurries of angry calls and texts and a sense of devastation and disbelief. This is just the way of the world. Now he's faced with the aftermath. That's women who may put him down in front of his own children, even if they deny doing that. He knows this could be happening, and this makes him paranoid. It doesn't help. The sad reality is that the women are with those kids more. A lot more. They are putting in the work to be there, so maybe their words have more weight. And then there's Robyn, always by his side, pushing a core family narrative that is frankly crass and offensive. Sure, she's in the core family with her kids, but why does she have to separate one group of children from another? This kind of stuff just keeps the bad blood pumping. The heated anger and festering resentment can never melt away when the flames are constantly being stoked by a perennially passive-aggressive Robyn. Sure, she's in the core family with her kids, but why does she have to separate one group of children from another? Kody and Robyn have a cozy nest, and their interactions with their kids are normal, healthy, and happy. They love each other. Sometimes it seems like Kody loves more, but that's not uncommon either. However, that kind of imbalance can be dangerous. At their Valentine's dinner, Robyn dressed in red, but there wasn't really a loving light in her eyes until she opened Kody's presents, pretty earrings and a pendant featuring, as Kody put it, her favorite turquoise. He went out of his way, and she didn't get him a present. Maybe that hurt him. Possible debts: Robyn blew $70,000 on dolls. Estrangements with Peyton and Gabriel Brown and other Brown children, and exes who are so mistrustful that they threatened to lawyer up so they didn't feel ripped off when Koyo Pass sold. He is constantly investing in Robyn, believing that it will all last forever, but what if it doesn't? Kody did redivide the Koyo Pass land before selling it, possibly caving into Janelle and Mary's demands. Maybe he did it from the goodness of his heart. Ultimately, it doesn't matter. Actions say more than a flood of words ever can. The money in their pockets, $375,000, means more than a compliment that might not even ring true. What people do reveals their character, not what they say. Robyn has often said one thing and done another. She talked about loving the whole family and treasuring polygamy, but secretly wanted monogamy. She played the caring stepmother, but separated Kody from his older kids at Christmas. She befriended Mary, but froze her out after she left Kody, never keeping her promise to go visit her. With Robyn, words and actions don't always agree, and the exes and their kids can feel the cognitive dissonance. Sister Wives Kody Brown is a remarkably romantic man. He is not jaded to the extent that he doesn't consider his partner a perfect princess. He is still deeply in love with this woman. If she wants a core family, she gets it, but there's always a price to be paid. Everything people take in life can be negative if they don't give as much as they take. Kody seems to be coming to terms with this, showing real progress, but Robyn may not be at the same plateau of self-awareness. When it comes to his relationships with his kids, Robyn's his biggest roadblock, even if he doesn't see it that way. The best thing he can do is try to build bridges on his own, without her in the picture. His kids can spend time with him. He and Robyn don't always have to be a package deal. If she retreats, letting him strengthen those precious and beautiful bonds before they are permanently broken, that will prove that she really loves him. That's what he really needs, the freedom to try and fix things without the usual interference. Hopefully, his Sister Wives queen can understand this. Sister Wives Season 19 recently premiered, and Janelle Brown is rebuilding her life after leaving Kody Brown. The single mother has been through a lot in the last few years and is determined to live her best life. In the new year, Janelle announced she'd be focusing on herself and freeing her life of negativity. Since then, the reality television star has worked hard to create the life she always wanted to live. No longer being held back by Kody and the Brown family, she has finally been able to start thriving. Changing her life hasn't been easy, and there have been ups and downs, but Janelle has remained focused on her personal goals. During Sister Wives Season 19, Janelle moved away from Kody and what remained of the Browns' failed family. She left Arizona, bought a parcel of land in North Carolina, and started to build her dream home. For the first time in her adult life, Janelle could make decisions for herself, with no regard to Kody or his other 3 wives. Janelle started her detox in 2025. It's about making space for greater peace and clarity. In January, Janelle posted her New Year's resolution to Instagram, and it was all about a life detox. The Sister Wives Season 19 star announced her decision to focus on freeing herself of the toxic energy holding her back. She laid out her plan for how she planned to achieve her detox goals, which included physical activity, diet, and spiritual connection. Throughout the years, Janelle has always dreamed of farming. Unlike her ex-husband Kody, who was a certified city dweller, Janelle wanted a different lifestyle. Her dream was to grow her own food and live closer to the land. When the Brown family bought a large parcel of land at Coyote Pass in Arizona, Janelle thought her dream would finally come true. The Sister Wives Season 19 cast member was busy planning an extensive system of greenhouses where she could grow most of the family's produce. The family fell apart before they could ever develop the land. Janelle's new dream life is shaping up nicely. Leaving Kody was the best decision she ever made. The Browns recently sold the Coyote Pass land at a tidy profit, but that didn't mean the end of Janelle's farming dreams. Since leaving Kody, the Sister Wives Season 19 star has purchased her land in North Carolina. She started building her dream home on the property and started Tata Farms, her flower-growing business. Janelle often posts about her new gardening life on Instagram, and she has never looked happier or peaceful. Her 2025 detox has been going better than expected. Stay connected with my YouTube channel SV Sister. For daily updates on the hottest celebrity news and the latest drama, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to our channel. Be the first to know what's happening with your favorite stars. Thank you for tuning in. We appreciate your support.